The Lawrence. Wait, isn't my wand? There we go. The Lawrence. Hello, everybody. My name is Fox. I'm your name is Fox. Welcome to the Star vs. Force the Evil episode. Couple references in these two. Okay, first one. Star goes dumpster diving for donuts. Finds Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is voiced by the most annoying voice of Bob's Burgers, what's-her-face's sister, the wife's sister. So dang annoying. But Sailor Moon is basically crazy, wants Star to join her on her magic quest. Star looks up to this Sailor Moon character and goes, great! And also the Sailor Moon is Sailor Moon because she does the whole spin dance thing at one point, at least in Star's mind. So they go a little crazy. Star makes an acorn with a face. They destroy the park. There's actually a funny scene where they're at a playground, and Mark is just sitting on a bench with next to a mother, and the mother's like, "Oh, which one's yours?" And he goes, "Those two." And Star's crawling, trying to find an acorn, and the Sailor Moon chicks running around, trying to steal a bat from a kid. And I'm just, and then the mother, and then that one way the two run away, and then the mother looks at Mark, doesn't look at Mark, but just goes, when they're 18, they're the government's problem. Then I'm just like, what the fudge? That's some darkness right there. Then, apparently America has no rules, doesn't have a ruler. You can do whatever you want, long as you vote on it. So if you all vote to kill someone right now, that could happen. Well, I guess technically that could happen with the jury asking for the death penalty. But yeah, and also, there's in this scene, they're trying to talk to Sailor Moon about America, which I don't know why, but saying okay, America doesn't have a ruler and all that stuff, and they're saying that you can do whatever as long as that you can at least vote. And I'm just thinking, I don't think that's really how America works. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. I'm pretty sure because I'm in freaking Texas, and I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. And there's at one point a stereotype, the most stereotypical, what people think America is, I guess, in other countries where blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy dressed like a cowboy with an American flag, handkerchief, kneel down with an eagle on his arm, a bald eagle on his arm. And I'm just thinking, holy ball, that is the most, that is the most stereotypical American thing ever. But then Sailor Moon says, you know what, we're going to take over the planet because we're Mud Sisters. And then Sailor Moon goes Super Saiyan and turns brawly big. And then the people that she says are going to throw off the roof or throw off a cliff, they say that they should have a vote on if they should have the magic Sailor Moon as their new leader. Everyone votes, and it's a tie until Star says, I vote not for that because I don't want that to happen. I don't want you to get taken over. And Jason says that her idol is crazy after Marcos already told her that multiple times throughout the episode. The Sailor Moon chick flies away, and then, oh wait, I forgot to mention Marco gets stopped by the cops, and the cop says, so you're telling me it's paraphrasing, but two magic girls went crazy, started messing around, destroyed all this stuff, and they were dumpster diving and all this, and they're the reason they did all this? And Mark goes, yes. And the cops they're about to say something, they don't believe him, and then they hear the Sailor Moon chick yelling from the top of a mountain, and they're like, and I love Marco's just deadpan. It's just he doesn't care at this point. He's just, I know something crazy is gonna justify this. Yeah. So then it ends there. Sailor Moon goes, I guess, to another world or whatever. The cops believe in magic, and Star and Marco, I guess, get a little closer. I don't freaking know. Then the next, this feels like a filler. Oh, it's a setup episode. It's a setup episode, at least. That's what this is. It's a world builder, I guess, just so they can introduce Sailor Moon. And also the Dragon Ball Z thing, which also, apparently, before Star vs. Force Evil was created, the idea was that Marco was gonna like Dragon Ball Z, and that Star was gonna like Sailor Moon. And I think that might be kind of nodding to that bit right here, since it's a fusion of Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. Also, the Sailor Moon chick is a super secret awesome warrior from Muni. And then the next episode after that, they go camping. And then when they're going camping, the dad appears. One, he falls out of the sky. So first I thought Dragon Ball Z is landing, but then I can't really remember how they landed when they did like the whole Dragon Ball Z landing. But like he ended like superhero landing, superhero landing. He's on his knees and like there's a crater around him. So I thought Terminator. He gets up and basically goes camping with Marco and Star. We have, which also is funny because so far now, like I've seen this week 2 episodes, from 2 shows where they go fishing, and it's kind of the similar joke, but they both have like kind of different endings. Being one of them this one, and the other one being with Lapis. But the one with Steven Universe where like Lapis, like they're like going fishing, Lapis just goes, "Oh, I can catch fish." Just picks up the water. Though I'll say the fish caught. I think I like the Steven Universe version better, because that one at least had one Lapis picking up a giant fish and also another giant catch, or picking up a massive amount of fish in a bottle of water, and then one big catch. Then after that, Star. It turns out that, also throughout this episode, Marco wants to go see Old Youthful, a geyser that's supposed to erupt today. But the dad keeps getting them into trouble to the point to where he's tries to have a staring contest with a bald eagle, but then has to pay off a guard or whatever to let them go, because apparently it's endangered. You can't mess with a bald eagle in America because reason, I guess. I think, or maybe it's an endangered species. I'm not sure. So that happens. Leave that alone. So then, but then the ranger says that the geyser's about to, after a long detour, that they basically are super far away, and them riding on top of a bear, reasons, the ranger basically has to get paid again, but then it tells him that the geyser's about to go off in 5 minutes, and also that it's the last time it's ever going to erupt, that it's old, done, and dead, and basically symbolizing kind of like, Star's father being older and like how he feels too old and stuff like that, and he can't do much anymore. So, but then Star's father says, it's time for one piggyback ride. He takes Marco and Star and says, we're going to go see that geyser, and they run 5 miles. They run 50, like, I forgot how much, I think it's like 10 miles or 5 miles in 5 minutes. I think that's what it was. Though, mind you, that sucker had been moving faster than the Flash. That sucker would have been moving as the Flash to get there that quickly. But I guess cartoon logic, sure, whatever. But they get there too late. The geyser goes off. They're all sad. But then Marco says that the reason why. Oh, he says it back at the Rangers. He says, "Oh, the reason why I did this to you, Star, was so that I could show you something beautiful on our planet, because you showed me so many amazing things. I want to show you one amazing thing on Earth." And it's like, aww. Also, the dad thinks Marco is Star's boyfriend, which I'm pretty sure may happen, but probably won't. I don't think it will happen, because I just think it'd be kind of cool, like, oh, they actually don't get together. Or if they, oh no, I think they will get together, or maybe not, because I think there's just more enemy. They're going to become enemies later on. Especially since Star seems to be going a little bit more darker. But, yeah, so Star, but then, the dad lands in the geyser because he trips, I think, and then then, like, pressure builds up and he fires out. The Old Youthful fires up, and it turns out the ranger was lying, and another ranger talks to him and says, "Why do you lie to all the customers or whatever, the visitors?" He goes, "It's just fun." I'm just like, that's so wrong. It's so messed up. So the dad then, but then apparently the geyser, I guess, is supposed to have youthful rejuvenation powers, and then the dad's like completely hairless and super red at the end. I don't know if he de-aged or if he just like burnt all his hair off his body. But then yeah, then it ends with Marco's parents showing, not slideshow, but paintings of their like every scene of their journey or whatever, and then like that's like the end of the episode. It's, I don't know, the dad is kind of cool, and he was pretty funny earlier, a little bit earlier with like, okay, he got kicked out of Muni because he had marital disputes. Great, that's awesome. But the king then, but this one is just like random that the king's just there. Like the king's just there for some reason. Like I understand more Sailor Moon popping out of a garbage can looking for old donuts than the dad just randomly falling out of the sky for no apparent reason. Which, okay, yeah, it is random. More random, like, you know, like I said a couple episodes ago, at least hopefully I uploaded that video, where it said, like, okay, I want a little bit more random in this, but it's kind of like, eh. And also, there's the fishing joke again, where it's just like, oh, what do we do after we put the hook in the water? We wait. That one joke. Which, honestly, I'll say, if you're not fishing for survival, why the fudge do you fish? Is it, I guess, just to catch something, but I'm just thinking, like, unless you're going to eat it for, you know, survival, why fish? Especially since it's really just sitting there. I mean, it's just to sit there and relax, just so you say, hey, I'm doing something. You can't say I'm not doing anything. I don't know. Tell me in the comments below, why the heck do you fish? Either way, thank you all so much for watching. This is an alright episode. These are alright episodes. I still prefer I think I still prefer the one where Ludo goes ballistic and starts shooting rats with magic powers and kind of starting to learn how to use the evil wand, or the other half. But pretty good. It's alright. It feels like a filler episode. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It has such a good ideas with it too. Star vs. Forces Evil, where like it's a princess from another dimension. Awesome. You have infinite amount of dimensions that you can go to visit all these different worlds. Epic. Why aren't we exploring any of them? It's just, to me, it's kind of just like we really like we explored some of them during the first season, but then like this season it really doesn't seem like we're exploring that many. It's mostly just sticking in on Earth. And it's just, yeah, it's just sticking to Earth, and that's basically it. We're not really doing much else. And like by sticking to Earth, I mean like, well, we're either in town, or we're in town where like you see the hills or whatever, or we're in the, I think the forest has popped up twice or whatever. The one with Ludo, I like all the ones with Ludo popping up now, because it's like, okay, sweet. This is like, we're kind of seeing the development of an actual villain now. We're seeing Ludo become like an actual villain. But other thing is just like, last episode was pretty much better, even with like Star learning like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't use my magic all the time. She puts the wand down, that's pretty cool. But this is just like, kind of like, nah. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Whichever videos that I've done, please click the link section below because you got all my videos. And we will see you later.